Hey there, movie buffs. How's it going? I bet you're doing awesome today. I've got something truly wild for you, a movie about a psycho killer who's not just any killer, but a 999 IQ genius. Imagine this, someone who can take down a target with nothing but a pencil using pure razor-sharp calculation from any angle you can think of. Seriously, this film is going to blow your mind. The opening scene features a man named Milo Stanfield who is suffering from autism spectrum disorder, or SD. He is seen standing on a street in New Jersey, keeping an eye on a woman in a nearby flower shop. In the midst of this, he also seems to be doing some complex calculations related to the timing of events happening in his surroundings. Milo notes the approach of a passenger bus, a pothole, a street artist, and a speeding bicycle rider. Following these observations, he crosses the street and strategically places a pen on top of a mailbox adjacent to the pothole. Soon after his planned chain reaction takes place, a taxi runs over the pothole, splashing water on the pen, causing it to fall to the ground. This captures the attention of the street artist, who then walks forward to pick up the pen. At the same moment, the speeding cyclist collides with the artist, which results in him striking the mailbox and falling onto the fruit stand nearby. Chaos ensues in the street, diverting the attention of everyone, including the bus driver. As a result, he does not notice the traffic light turning red and hits the same woman crossing the road, killing her on the spot. And people say math isn't dangerous. Milo then walks away from the scene after confirming that his plan went smoothly. The scene then cuts to an FBI special agent, Olivia Dunham. She works for the Fringe Division of Homeland Security, specializing in paranormal phenomena. Olivia seems to be returning to work after a long gap due to her head injury. As soon as she enters the Fringe headquarters, she is greeted by one of her fellow officers, Charlie, who is the supervisor of the team. In the meantime, the chief of the agency, Walter Bishop, is talking to one of the lab assistants, Philip Broyles, regarding Olivia's return. Philip says that she is a doppelganger named Foxlivia and expresses concern about whether they can integrate an imposter into their team. Here it is revealed that Olivia, who is inside the office, is not the real one. She's in fact an imposter who has been brought to take the place of the original. Walter then reveals his motivation behind keeping Foxlivia in this universe and implanting the real Olivia's memories into her. He claims that Foxlivia is the only one who can travel between universes without any harm. Walter wants to figure out how she can do so. For this, he says that they must make her believe that she belongs here. Philip asks, what if her new identity does not hold? To which the chief replies that she will no longer be necessary. After that, Charlie leads the team on the seemingly random bus accident, which he claims has happened twice this week. The victim has died in each case. He then asks his crew to be careful before going for the site investigation. A short while later, the FBI team arrives at the accident site and splits up to search for any leads or clues. The investigation is led by another FBI agent named Lincoln Lee, whose face appears to be ruined by burn marks. Charlie inspects the body and uses her fingerprint to retrieve further details. She eventually finds out that the deceased woman's name is Julian Foster. Meanwhile, Olivia questions the bus driver, who is shaken by the incident, as he has never even hit any birds or animals until now. Simultaneously, Agent Lee tests for any signs of environmental factors, but finds nothing. However, he does find the same ballpoint pen at the scene. After inquiring with the eyewitnesses, Olivia approaches Agent Lee and tells him that the local artist had bent down to pick up the pen, during which he collided with the bicycle rider and fell into the fruit stand. Upon hearing this, Agent Lee speculates that the pen is the main element that created a sequence of reactions, ultimately leading to the victim's death. The next day at Fringe headquarters, Agent Lee and Charlie are trying to find a connection between the bus accidents that happened in the 2 days. Agent Lee spots the same ballpoint pen in the photo of the first accident, which makes him even more convinced that someone has orchestrated the chain of events. Following this, they go to talk to a mathematician of the Fringe agency, Astrid, and tell her about the events. However, she claims that no human can carry out such a chain of events and mold it in his or her favor. Twice amidst their argument, another similar bus accident takes place, leaving Astrid in shock. 2 + 2 = you get hit by a bus. The FBI agents immediately rush to the site and find that the victims are still alive. This time, upon questioning the bystanders, they learn that a dog suddenly crossed the road, causing the bus to lose control. Just then, Olivia notices a similar ballpoint pen rolling down on the ground, which makes her realize that the chain of events is not over yet. She looks around and spots a suspicious Milo looking down from an overhead bridge. Moments later, a man wearing earbuds walks forward to cross the street, only to be hit by an oncoming ambulance. I guess the paramedic needed to hit his quota. With her suspicions confirmed, Olivia alerts her team and races towards Milo. Seeing this, the latter instantly calculates another series of events and throws a bicycle off the bridge. This prompts a bus to change its path and drive right under the overhead bridge. Olivia holds him at gunpoint, threatening him to surrender, but Milo jumps off the bridge, lands on the bus's roof, and gets away. Milo is the bus whisperer. After this event, Milo returns home to find his sister Madeline worried for him. She tells him that she has been getting numerous calls from the hospital, but he ignores her. She then tries to convince him to surrender, claiming that he has gone way too far. However, Milo anticipates her actions and completes her sentences, effectively silencing her. Not long after, Madeline shows him a small plastic horse toy, a reminder from their mother. This makes him feel uneasy, and he walks away saying that it is irrelevant now. On the other hand, Agent Lee is taken to the hospital for his regular skin checkup. Before entering the burn chamber, he asks Olivia to focus on finding commonalities among the 3 victims. Heeding his instructions, Olivia returns to headquarters and starts talking to the witnesses of the accidents. After a bit of inspection, she discovers ties between the 3 victims and the medical center. All 3 of them were directly or indirectly related to this center. She shares her discovery with Charlie, and the two immediately head to this very medical center. Upon arriving, Olivia notices that some patients are using ballpoint pens because they struggle with digital devices. Later, they meet Dr. Levin, the chief doctor, who recognizes all 3 victims of the bus accident. After briefing them on some details about the victims, Dr. Levin explains that they have been helping mentally challenged patients with experimental processes to boost their intelligence. He then shows them video footage of the patients where Olivia spots Milo. Upon inquiring about him, Dr. Levin responds that Milo was one of their patients who went through the same drug trial that exponentially increased his IQ. He further explains that Milo was released from the hospital under the supervision of his sister and was scheduled to return for the reversal process. However, now he is not responding to their calls and is killing anyone who tries to take control of him. After learning about Milo's sister, the FBI agents decide to visit her. Unbeknownst to them, Milo is secretly watching Olivia, studying her patterns and predicting her next moves. Later, Olivia and Charlie arrive at Milo's place, where they are greeted by his sister Madeline. When they ask about Milo's whereabouts, she claims not to know, sensing that she is hiding something. The agents inform her about the crimes he has committed and warn her about the danger of letting him roam free. While Charlie goes to investigate Milo's room, Olivia opens up about her late sister, explaining how they cared for each other. This personal story comforts Madeline and encourages her to reveal more details about her brother. She explains that Milo has developed the ability to predict the outcome of numerous events with extreme precision, and that the only way to break his concentration is by showing him a toy horse named Bullseye. Olivia persuades her to share anything she knows, emphasizing that they are concerned for both civilians and Milo's safety. Eventually, Madeline hands Olivia a note revealing the location of the hotel where Milo is currently staying. After this, Olivia and Charlie discuss plans with Astrid on how to capture Milo. However, they soon realize that any plan they devise would be futile because he can predict their every move. As a result, they decide to approach the hotel directly without backup. Meanwhile, Milo is in his hotel room looking down through the window and envisioning the events that will take place in the next few minutes. Using his ability, he predicts that Olivia and Charlie will arrive soon and that they will chase him. He also calculates a way to kill Olivia by luring her into a specific zone of a construction site where the air is too thin, causing her to suffocate, and then crushing her under a load of cement bricks. Just as he predicted, the 2 FBI agents arrive at the hotel and find Milo waiting for them in the street. He then runs toward the construction site. While the agents pursue him, Olivia, unaware of the warning signs indicating the thin air zone, recklessly runs through it without stopping to put on a respirator. This unexpected action disrupts Milo's calculations. He did not anticipate that she would ignore the warnings. Additionally, she manages to dodge the falling cement bricks, which he had assumed would crush her. Shocked to see his prediction fail, Milo is ultimately caught by Olivia. At this point, Olivia begins suffocating due to the low oxygen levels, but Charlie arrives just in time and helps her with the breathing apparatus. In the aftermath, Charlie asks Olivia why she did not stop to put on a respirator. She responds that she did not recognize the warning sign. Later, Olivia takes Madeline to the hospital, where Milo is seen interacting with the supercomputer. According to the doctors, the IQ-boosting drug has been in Milo's brain for too long, making the reversal process impossible. As a result, his mind has advanced to such a level that only machines can comprehend his thoughts. Saddened by this news, Madeline goes inside the room and leaves the toy horse in front of her brother. That evening, Olivia is at home when she experiences a vision of Peter, her boyfriend from another universe. He tells her that she does not belong in this universe. To support his claim, he reminds her that her lack of knowledge about the warning signs earlier saved her life. According to him, if she had recognized them, she would have stopped and died. Peter encourages her to try recalling all of her true memories. He then kisses her before vanishing. Subscribe for more videos and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.